man-made marvels to the wonders of nature.
In little old Esperance, they've found a full-size Stonehenge.
Yes, I do think it's one of WA's best kept secrets.
And tales of pirates and buried treasure. I can't think of a better way to explore our great big backyard than by motorcycle. We may live in one of the most isolated places on the planet, but it is just so diverse. So let's hit the road and have a look at some of the wonders of Western Australia. The distances are vast. The highways, well, they're lonely, but this destination is to die for. 8 hours south of Perth, in the heart of our Great Southern, is the coastal wonder of Esperance. With beautiful beaches and picture-perfect panoramas, this is a landscape bursting with wild natural beauty. Views like this, well, they just take your breath away. And not far from this dramatic coastline is one of the region's best-known landmarks. Now, if you talk to most people, they'll say the most famous tourist attraction in Esperance is the Pink Lake. I've come a long way to see this Pink Lake, and it's no longer pink. But I have heard of another one. It's always good to have a spare.
So we went in search of the real deal. You won't find this Pink Lake in any tourist brochure or bus tour itinerary. With no roads in or out, I think it's time to get our feet wet. So we jumped on board a small inflatable to catch a ride with this charter boat. This is the only way to reach Lake Hillier. A 4-hour boat ride from Esperance brings us to Middle Island, just one of more than 100 islands in the Recherche archipelago.
Hello, Ian.
A place so unique that we needed special permission to even come here. Parks and Wildlife Ranger Don Cater agreed to show us around.
Well, Don, we've come about 140 kilometres east of Esperance. I feel like a bit of a castaway here, actually. We've landed on this big rock. Tell us about where we are.
You're on Middle Island,
Yep.
one of WA's best kept secrets.
Oh. Now, Don, that is a Pink Lake.
It's like stepping foot on another planet, a bright bubblegum pink body of water nestled in bushland surrounded by sea.
This island is unaffected by introduced animals, plants.
A desert island, unspoilt, pristine.
The vegetation is the same as it was 500 years ago.
What gives pink salt lakes their incredible colour is a chemical reaction that occurs when algae and bacteria in the water become stressed by sunlight, heat and super-salty conditions to produce beta-carotene, the same red-orange pigment found in carrots. And here's the amazing thing.
Well, what do you know? The water is pink. So you can't drink this, can you?
No. It's 4 times the concentration of seawater.
And seawater will kill you, so that will kill you 4 times as fast. My feet are starting to burn. Is that a natural reaction?
Yes, it is. Because of the hypersaline conditions, it's not advised to be standing in this hypersaline water.
Right, great, Don. See you later.
Don is researching pink lakes and wants to find out why the original Pink Lake no longer lives up to its namesake.
Why is this iconic lake that people used to come to Esperance for, why is it no longer?
The theories range from drought to agricultural runoff killing the algae and bacteria, but Don believes it's human interference affecting how nutrients are fed into the lake.
It's no longer pink because it used to be the terminal lake in the Lake Warden wetland system, and that has been terminated or severed by infrastructure, railway line and the highway.
It's unlikely that Lake Hillier, though, will ever face these issues, given its remote location and top environmental protection.
Well, just when you thought that things couldn't get any more interesting here on Middle Island, legend has it that it was also the home base to WA's only known pirate, an African-American by the name of Blackjack Anderson, who absconded with a few of his scaly mates from Albany. I used to raid ships out here in the Southern Ocean. He was nowhere near as popular as he thought he was amongst his men, and one night they killed him in his sleep. Legend also has it that not only is he buried around here somewhere, maybe even just over there, but so's his treasure. Anyone got a shovel? As the sun goes down, we're headed to a wonder of a different kind. Just 20 k's out of Esperance, and we could be in ancient England. On a 1,000-acre farm is a man-made wonder that's got to make you wonder.
How you doing there?
Oh, g'day Kim, how are you, mate?
Yeah.
Now, you've got a beef cattle farm here, but you have one big difference with this place, don't you?
Yes, we have. We have got a big difference, there's no doubt about it.
Let's go and have a look at it.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, Kim, this is one magnificent piece. There is no doubt about that.
Yeah, well, we think so, yeah.
Kim Beale has worked the land for most of his life, but approaching his retirement years, took on a project many others would only dare dream about.
It is the only full-size replica to Stonehenge in its complete state built out of stone in the world.
It's a rare glimpse into the prehistoric world of some of our earliest ancestors.
My wife and I decided, well, we believed in it enough that someone needed to do it. So we got on and did it.
The newly carved granite pillars are worlds apart from the 4,000-year-old ruins that remain today in the Salisbury Plains. In fact, it's better than the one in England, isn't it? Because it's all here.
Well, it is. It's all here. And the interesting thing is, because this is a far better stone than the UK Stonehenge, being granite, it's more dense.
Now, obviously, we don't really know how they constructed the original Stonehenge. Obviously, you and whoever helped you used a fair bit of heavy-duty machinery to do this one.
Yeah, we definitely cheated and used machines. Although that's what we think, because no one does know how they built the original one.
A 2,500-tonne monument that was destined for our world-famous wine-growing region.
We didn't actually think the idea up, Ian. There was another fella that come up with the plan of building Stonehenge and was going to take it down to Margaret River. 12 months into the venture, he ran into serious financial problems and it came to a standstill. So basically, we thought it's too good a thing to let leave Esperance.
The most amazing thing that I find with this is the acoustics. It is like being in the concert hall, but it doesn't have a roof. I've never come across anything like this. It's just amazing. Who knows? In the distant future, people might also wonder about Kim's work and why it's here. The original Stonehenge has been around for about 4,000 years. Now, if no one borrows the rocks, takes the granite like the original one, this should last at least as long as that, shouldn't it?
But the stone itself will basically be here forever unless someone shifted it. Yeah. It may crack, it may fall down.
The acoustics, the feeling, the sun, and it's a beautiful day here today and the sun's going down and it's just magnificent. From ancient rocks in the setting sun to an incredible lake that looks like fairy floss, they're the wonders so far off our beaten track. Few West Aussies have ever seen them, and I'm just glad you came along for the ride.